2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Aiken is out there with Anthony, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, we've got Durant. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Harris, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. And the Magic start out with the ball. And here is Anthony. Pass to Bacon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Ennis with the ball. Pass to Gordon. Outside Anthony. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Count that one.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Here's Anthony. James Harden picking up that last basket. Anthony, the pass to Gordon. Back to Anthony. Floats one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. And Anthony drops them both. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Clifford. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Ennis. Jordan with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. Durant, the pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Harden hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Ennis. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. No good there. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden outside. Kicks it to Harris. Durant deciding where to go with it. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Harden against Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing, and the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. And he sinks the second. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Green. Perry passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. There's the pass to Ross. Six to shoot. Passes to Bacon. Another miss by Orlando. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-3 run. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by the Magic. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's Harden with the drive.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Bacon from the arc. Good on the triple.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Now Harden, he has 6.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Brooklyn leading by 7. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross, also Carter Williams out there. Aiken is out there with Vucevic, and it's Okeke in at the power forward position. Here are the Magic now, following Durant's three-point attempt. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets leading by 5. And here is Brown. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Here's Okeke. Carter Williams with it. And Durant sends it back.
Now, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. Cam Burge is checked in for Bacon. Here is Harden. He's got 6. And a miss there off the inbound. There's Okeke. He's covered by Brown. A nice shot by Okeke. Okeke's got 4 points this quarter. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harden against Carter Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good from Harden. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Carter Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Burge the pass to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Ross. It's not going to go for him. Brooklyn leading by 5. Durant on the wing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Durant's got 8.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Pulls up. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now a 9-point Nets lead. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count the basket.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. He's got 5.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Brown dishes to Jordan. Back to Brown from outside the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Birch. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And passing with a purpose there. I love how Carter Williams keeps his teammates involved.
Nets leading by 8. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Durant, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Durant's got 12. The Magic have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harden against Carter Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Jordan with some nice D. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, and as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say he flops, travels, or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. And when they're winning, dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, to silence those critics, you got to get that right.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Brooklyn leading by 10. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. KD's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's the pass to Anthony. And the three off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Harden, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Passes it to Bacon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Harris. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Harris. KD's got 14 points for the game. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Ennis. And Durant sends it back. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Anthony, the pass to Vucevic. Shot by Ennis, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Feeds to Green. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bones is checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The three from Harden. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The shot comes out. Jordan with some nice D.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Harden scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 3 from Anthony. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Harden way outside. Harden missing again. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Vucevic, banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. From deep three-point range, and it's Shamet missing. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Anthony down low, guarded by Harden.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Clark, he's checked in for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for Anthony. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harden. And good that time. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now, here's Clark. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Here's Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Free throw good from Harden. The Magic trail by 15. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Ross. Lets it go from the wing. He gets that one. And it's 7 points for Terrence Ross.
I think the vast majority of Terrence Ross's value comes at the offensive end. He is very adept at attacking a defender's weakness.
Harden outside, fires for 3, connects from three-point range. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's Bone, guarded by Green. Pass to Clark. Here's Bone. For 3, sinks the triple. Bone's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that one's good. Green.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Here's Bone. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harden outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Clark in at the 5. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Jordan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
KD's shot is good.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
And here is Carter Williams. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 18. Durant with it. Guarded now by Clark. KD's shot is off. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ennis. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Finished off the break.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
The Nets working the ball around now. Second shot opportunity, and Green with the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 18.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Clark outside. The pass to Ross. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Nets leading by 15. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For 3, Harris. A three-pointer is right on target.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Carter Williams against Brown. Clark outside. And that one drops. Clark's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Durant kicks to Brown. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Ennis, and Jordan sends it back. Timeout called, the Nets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Free throw good, James Harden. The Magic trail by 19. Anthony, the pass to Ross. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Jordan. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Brooklyn leading by 19 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Free throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Magic trail by 21. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Guarded by Harris. Here's Bump. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Outside, KD. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so here's Orlando, following the bucket by the Nets. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here is Harden after the Magic pick up 2. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Bone. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?